Stand at the top of your mat. Bend the knees, sink the hips down, reach the arms up alongside the ears for chair pose. Draw the tailbone down, take your weight into your heels. Release your hands to your knees and take 3 rounds of cat-cow in chair pose. On an inhale, arch the back, expand through the chest. On an exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin. Take 2 more rounds at your own pace. Complete your final round and come back into chair, arms reaching up. Straighten the legs, come to stand. Take hold of your left wrist with your right hand. Side bend over to the right, stretch out the left side body. Come up. Take hold of your right wrist with your left hand. Side bend over to the left. Open up the right side body. Come up. Shift your weight into your right foot. Step your left foot back. Set it down all the way over to the right outside of the mat. Stretch the arms open wide, lift the chest, take a back bend. Take the arms up alongside the ears, step the left foot forward next to the right. Second side, shift your weight into your left foot, step your right foot back, set it down all the way over to the left outside of the mat. Open up the arms wide, lift the chest, take a back bend. Reach the arms back up, step the right foot forward. Release the arms down by the sides, hinging at the hips, fold down over the legs. Bend the knees, step both feet to the back of the mat, come into plank pose, shoulders over wrists. Breathe here. Elbows bend straight back, lower down all the way to your belly. Release the toes. Take 3 baby cobras. Using the strength of your back, lift the chest and your hands off of the mat. Back of the neck is long. Release everything down. Twice more. Lift the chest, lift the hands, and release. Lift up, chest and hands, and release everything back down. Set your hands down on the mat next to your chest. Come into high cobra, chest and belly lift up off of the mat. Elbows are slightly bent, hips are pressing down. Release, lower back down. One more time, press up into high cobra, chest and belly lift up. Elbows are slightly bent. And let everything come back down to the mat. Option to take high cobra or come into up dog. Lift your chest, belly, and thighs off of the mat. Straighten your arms. Breathe here. And bend the elbows and lower back down. Tuck the toes. Press up into plank. Take a breath here. Then send the hips up and back. Come into downward dog. Breathe here. Step both feet to the top of the mat. Come into a forward fold. Bend the knees. Step the left foot to the back of the mat. Low lunge. Drop the back knee. Release the toes. Reach the arms up. Breathe here. Set the hands down at the top of the mat. Step back. Come into plank. Lower down halfway or all the way to your belly. Come into upward dog or cobra. Take the hips up and back. Downward dog. Step the left foot to the top of the mat. Drop the back knee. Release the toes. Low lunge. Reach the arms up. Take the hands down. Step the right foot forward. Fold down over the legs. Bend the knees. Step the right foot to the back of the mat. Drop the back knee. Release the toes. Reach the arms up. Then take your left hand to the back of your right thigh. Twist the chest open to the left side. Come forward, reach both arms up. Then set the hands down at the top of the mat. Step back, plank pose. Chaturanga, or lower down to your belly. Upward dog or cobra. Find downward dog. Right foot steps to the top of the mat. Back knee lowers. Toes release. Reach the arms up. Right hand goes to the back of your left thigh. Chest opens to the right side. Breathe here. Reach both arms up. Come forward. Set the hands down at the top of the mat. Step the left foot forward to meet the right. Forward fold. Bend the knees. Left foot goes to the back of the mat. Drop the back knee. Release the toes. Ground your left hand. Bend your back knee. Reach back with your right hand. Take hold of the top of your foot. Pull the heel in towards your glutes for a quad stretch. Release your foot. Ground both hands, step back, plank pose. Lower down. Upward dog. Downward dog. Step the left foot forward. Drop the back knee. Release the toes. Ground your right hand. Bend your back knee. Take hold of the top of your foot with your left hand. Pull the heel in towards your glutes. Release. Both hands ground down. Step the right foot forward. Forward fold. Bend the knees. Left foot goes to the back of the mat. Back knee stays lifted. Left hand grounds down. Right arm reaches up. Easy twist. Right hand grounds down. Step back, plank pose. Lower down. Upward dog. Downward dog. Step the left foot forward. Ground the right hand. Stretch the left arm all the way up. Easy twist. Release the left hand down. Right foot steps forward to meet the left. Fold down over the legs. Lift the chest halfway, rise up to a flat back. Take the feet out as wide as the mat, toes out, heels in. Bend the knees, sink the hips down. Hands come together at the chest. Press the knees open with your elbows for yogi squat. Release. Come to sit down on your mat. Bend your knees. Take the knees out wider than the torso. Big toes are together, resting on the mat. Set your fingertips down beside you for support. Straighten your right leg any amount. Bring the leg back in. Straighten your left leg any amount. And bring the leg back in. Straighten both legs any amount. And bring both legs back in. Option to repeat this sequence with the fingertips and toes on the mat, or reach the hands up, lift the toes up, come to balance on your bottom, straighten the right leg, bring the right leg back in, straighten the left leg, bring the left leg back in, straighten both legs, and bring both legs back in. Release. Stretch the left leg out long in front of you. Bring the sole of your right foot to the inner left thigh. Take your left hand or forearm to the inside of your left leg. Stretch the right arm overhead. Side bend over your left leg. Release, come up. Turn to face your left leg. Walk the hands out. Take hold of your shin or your ankle. If the foot is available, take hold of the outer edge of your left foot with your right hand. Take your left hand to your lower back. Fold down over the leg. Rise up. Take a twist. Back of the left hand goes to the outside of your right knee. Take your right hand behind you and reach for your inner left thigh crease. Twist your chest towards the back of your mat. Release, come forward. Walk your hands out over your left leg. Take hold of the shin, the ankle, or the foot, and fold down. Rise up, walk the hands back in, switch the legs, stretch the right leg out long, take the sole of the left foot to the inner right thigh, take the right hand or forearm down on the inside of the right leg, stretch the left arm overhead, side bend over your right leg. Rise up, turn to face your right leg, walk the hands out, take hold of the shin or the ankle. If the foot is available, take hold of the outer edge of your right foot with your left hand. Take your right hand to your lower back, fold down over the leg. Release, rise up. Find a twist. Back of the right hand goes to the outside of your left knee. Take your left hand behind you and reach for your inner right thigh crease. Release. Turn to face your right leg. Walk the hands out. Grab onto the shin or the ankle or the foot and fold down. Rise up. Come to lie down on your back. Bend the knees, bring the soles of the feet to the mat. Cross your right thigh over the left. Take your arms out to a T. Shift your hips over to the right and drop both knees over to the left side for a twist. Breathe here. Lift the knees back up. Uncross the legs. Switch sides. Cross the left thigh over the right. Shift the hips slightly over to the left side and drop both knees over to the right. Bring the knees up. Uncross the legs. Take the legs out long. Feet come to the corners of the mat. Arms come alongside the body or reach them overhead with a gentle bend in the elbows. Palms are facing up. Close your eyes. Relax your hips, relax your shoulders. For final relaxation, Shavasana. Namaste.